Trying to get both of these to work at the same time, but you know how it gets with me. I don't want it to be too loud. Let's see. Can you guys hear me though? I'm trying to make sure it works over here. But this has been not wanting to take my fingerprint or anything else, so I really don't know. I guess it's just being upset with me. Can you guys hear me? I'm assuming that's yeah, but let me click this out. Click into a new window. Oh, okay. Looks like we're working with each other now. Let's go to your videos. Channel might help. And boom. There we go. See, I know it was going to be loud. I knew it was going to be loud. But anyway, how's everybody going? Uh-oh. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Give me a headache at this point. I don't know, y'all. But I do know that one thing I did do was I cut the dates down shorter. So that way we're not waiting for centuries, because it doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere. Hold on a second. He was gone sleep right now, but all of a sudden I'm speaking and he's up. So give me a second, a real quick second, to make sure he's got his snacks and all of that. And I'm back. So where are the tickets for first showing up in the building? It's just starting to be a lot of tickets of giveaway, but no really body is trying to support the channel. Like, I'm still staying stuck like within like 600 something subscribers. So I'm like, you know what? I got to make it shorter. People probably think it's a game, but it's not. Literally, you do get $100 if you get picked. So I'm just going to make it shorter. That's what I'm going to do. And my first people in here was, like, for this part, Mom was like, you're trying to put too much into it. That really, people are getting stuff for free. So yeah, I do get it that I go overboard sometimes, but hey, I would want to get something cool. So fun to be blonde. Give me something better than that. Let's see if this one wants to act proper. Let's try this one. There we go. Fun to be blonde. I'm gonna have to do this real quick. Okay. I don't know. Fun to be blonde. And that's 2 times, and then the rest goes. It'll be more explained next time around for sure. Definitely. Then we have Shay for show. Then as we scroll down, I see any newer ones on that side. So no, I don't. So wait, how don't I? I'm not looking at the wrong screen. Oh, because you knew. But that's still more. Oh, that just means we have people in the bushes. I'm like, wait, I know there's more. But anyway, the other ones that pop in the building, the ones from the other day with the first live, I've already tossed in. But today, I wanted to talk about this guy. I mean, those of you guys that know who BTK is, who knows who BTK is? Let me make sure. I know for Restream, my computer is set at a higher resolution, but on here it seems like it's not. And let me see if I do this. Will it allow me to check my screen's camera? It says that's the advanced. See, that sounds a little bit crazy to me. Hopefully this looks a little more clear. Because on one of these things they had said I had to update. Does that look a little more clear? I hope it does. Well, anyway, like I was saying, I'm shortening everything. So if you want to get your tickets, I suggest you get them now. We're having some people say, I'm going to wait a little bit longer to say this. Some people are saying to split the $100 in 2 ways. So do $250 gift cards. Some are like, give me my $100. So if you guys think we should keep it the 100 and then the other people just get prizes, put 100 in the chat. If you feel like it should go 50-50, then that's what we'll do. For the giveaway winners, I already have so far, I already have 3 bags filled with things like facial stuff and things like that. So I already have that for them. I had to hide these because my son keeps trying to go through it. He thinks it's Christmas. I'm like, it's not Christmas, boy. So I already have those and the $25 gift card for that. But I'm like, it's going to take too long. Thanksgiving. So basically, since that bucket is not all that big, and I don't know, I don't feel like I'm going to have to get too many things. We got to get this thing going, y'all, because I don't feel like I'm growing. I still feel like I have like 600 or something subscribers. So we got to do something about that. But to talk about it, we'll talk about it later. Have you guys ever heard of this guy? And I know who BTK is. Do you guys know who BTK is? And if you do know who BTK is, what does BTK stand for? What is his name and what does BTK stand for? He's pretty, okay. BTK, yes, you do know. You know. You guys in these bandits. Wait, there's one I was trying to click on and I clicked on double. Wait, let me see. Is this the one I was trying to click on? Why isn't it showing me? Show. I swear it's showing anything it wants to show. It's not letting me pick. Okay, there we go. It's letting me show that one. Let's see. Shay says hello. Panda, panda, panda. Does my voice sound worse to you guys today? Because yesterday I thought it was going away. I don't know. Says, yes, I cut all that extra out. Anytime you donate $10 or more, you get 10 tickets. Then $5, you get 3 tickets. Then if you go from there, yes, we're just making it way more easier to get into the box. You guys still need to let me know if you guys want to do it the full 100 or the 50-50. And then on Halloween day, of course, you guys know you get, if you dress up, you get your ticket to automatically go into the 100. And then we're going to pick on the 3rd. And the winners are going to be on the 12th. That makes it more easier and faster. I'm trying to get to like the birthday line so I could like have some different things going on in our raffle. So I'm going to try to breeze through these. I just felt like it was too long. And I think I'm ready to get my Twitter together. I think I'm ready to start a Twitter. Everyone keeps telling me to, but it just seems like so many different things you got to get to be down with the cool crew. Who Panda let me in on this, China? Why they call you Panda? I don't know why they call me Panda. I don't know if it's just because I like pandas. Like I like animals, period. Like even this lip gloss, he's Panda. It's not lip gloss. He's a lipstick. I don't know why. Normally people just call me China doll, but I guess because I have panda stuff everywhere. I wear panda. I just say panda, panda. I don't know. So, I mean, normally people just call me doll or China doll or doll face. But I think it's because I'm old now. They're like, you don't look like that anymore. So, you guys know BTK. Okay, so look, this is what we're going to do. Let me show him first, a little bit about him first. And then we can go and check out his little new protege. I don't know if you guys know about him, but I kind of recently found out about him because he started to get caught with the things he was doing. So the original BTK is Dennis Rader. I believe we had that as a question at game night. So he was born March 12th, 1945, and he is an American, well-known serial killer as BTK. The abbreviation stands for, I know you guys can't see my screen, so I'm going to ask you guys, who has the answer to this? What does the abbreviation BTK stands for in the eyes of Dennis Rader? Does anybody know? Yep, there was a long time. There was a movie on him, a little crazy guy. Does anybody know? I'm looking to. And I know if Shay's in here, she gonna just, what BTK mean? Come on, y'all know what it means. I'm gonna give y'all a quick second. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink and eat a teddy bear. I knew Shay was gonna say it. I was waiting for her to hit Alexa up. Tell Alexa I need to get one like her because she be having you on game. Yes, BTK stands for bind, torture, kill. So let me show you my screen. Can I show my screen? Let me share my screen with you so that you guys know I'm not making it up. This man is really crazy. This is him right here. Wait, I don't even know if I clicked y'all in. Give me a second. Where y'all at? Here, let me add it to the screen. Okay, wait a minute. So this is this character right here. Dennis. Right here shows bind, torture, and kill. That was his thing, y'all. That's what made him whoop whoop. He liked that. His years of service. I hate how they call it that. But the years that he was doing what he was doing was from 1966 to 1970. His crime spanned between January 15, 1974. And do I gotta click on him? Or is it down here? Because I don't want them to send me to like Timbuktu. Let me just go ahead and click on it. Where's it at? Between 1974 and 1990. Like, that's not that long ago, y'all. It's not that long ago. He killed 10 people in Wichita and Park City, Kansas. So when people say, you know, that's the center state, nothing really goes on over there. Dennis was over there hooking it up. He was over there letting people have it. Oh, yeah. He was also called like the BTK Strangler. And I believe I was watching somewhere his daughter was talking about, like, I believe it was his daughter, like, she just couldn't believe that her father was who they were looking for. So that's nasty. Ew. It's supposed to be like a tamarindo. I want to say it's like tamarindo, horchata, and something else mixed, but some's like sour in there. I don't know, kind of like starry anise. I don't know, something's in there that's not good. Okay, so let me see. So anyway, we're going to watch this because my voice is going to die. So we're going to watch this a little bit about the guy, BTK, but that's not who we're talking about. We're talking about his new little buddy. It's not his new little buddy, but he's obsessed with the guy. Let me take it off of there. Let me take that off of there too. Wait, how do I take that off? See, I'm telling you, I got to get used to this now. Banners, comments. Okay. Let me see. At it again says, that remind me of a movie. I can't remember the name. Yeah. He was doing some stuff. He was doing some things. But they had this, the one I'm going to tell you about, he was trying to be a little more slicker with his. He would send letters and talk. Where is that? Let's read a little bit about this guy. Dennis. All right. Also known as BTK, stands for bind, torture, kill. Who murdered 10 people in Wichita, Kansas from 1974 to 1991. Often left clues to taunt the authorities. Dropped out of college and joined the U.S. Air Force in the mid-1960s. Okay, so we like, who is going around doing this? He married his wife, Paula, in 1971. What else he did? He worked for an outdoor supply company for a year. He worked as an employee for the APT security services. So he was out there acting like somebody's security officer, as if, you know, He's going to take care of us and everything. And he's the one we need to be scared of. See, that's why I don't be trusting a security guard, especially when I had this one apartment and the leasing office knew that, what time I would come in because it was cracking on and it'll still be night. And they're like, oh, well, we have a security on deck and you could just go ahead and phone them, let them know when you're there. As soon as you pull in, they'll be already at your stall to walk you to your door. No. First of all, you come home unless you spend time to sit there and like wash your hair, wash your face, get all undressed. Most of the time, you ready to go home. You slip your clothes over, you get your little bag, and you're ready to go home. So I was like, and one of the guys that I had as one of my security guards that will walk me from my car to the house, his name was Dennis. It was a black guy. His name was Dennis. He was super cool though. But nowadays, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it also says he strangled to death 4 members of the Otero family in their Wichita homes. The Otero's 15-year-old son, Charlie, came home after that day and discovered all of the bodies around the house. Could you imagine that? He's an average-sized guy, bushy mustache. Now we're describing real BTK. They say when you look into his eyes, he has like a psychotic look to it. According to a Time magazine article, they say he placed inside of library books like little notes and quotes, because he used to go after like not library girls, but like the study type of school type girls. This goes on to another person. So yeah, that was him. So that was that guy. So we're gonna watch this real quick. Is this the one we're gonna watch? Let me just make sure I don't want to send you guys watching some nonsense. Okay, they're trying to finish it off here. So we're gonna go ahead and say fair use for this guy. Let me click to y'all, show the screen. Does anybody want to hop up before I do all of this? Does anybody want to hop up? Let me go ahead, toss that in there. And if anybody wants to hop up, feel free. Where is it? Paste. This is so different to me with this. Do I just click it? There we go. Paste. Oh, excuse me. You had a security guard. No, yeah. I did. At one point, I used to be cool. I'm nowhere near that now. But yeah, at one point, I used to do shows in different states and stuff like that. But not anymore. I don't even think I have the strength for it, honestly. But yeah, down here is the if you want to hop up, please do it before I get into the movie, because not movie, but the thing, because I can't see y'all once I click it. I hope somebody teaches me how to be able to see y'all, because I can't see y'all once I click over there. Fun to be blonde. Where Duke's at? She over there doing some nonsense. She over there getting in trouble. Because I don't see her little buns in here acting up. And no, Buddha, you were not late. So, since I ate my cracker, did I eat my cracker and then drink my? I'm going to do it so I can see if you guys want to hop up before I start playing it, because I think it's like 6 minutes or something like that. Sorry, I'm looking real ratchet today. I didn't feel like selecting a hat. No, I didn't think I have a hat to go into this. Let's see. We got media. Hey, Buddha. I didn't feel like.
Hey, what's up, girl?
How you doing? Let's see. We got Oh, Fun to Be Blonde says that Juice is on her way. She's going to get her coffee.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Okay.
Oh, I think you got the echo.
Yes, I do. I'm turning it off. There we go.
Here
We're
we go.
perfectly safe.
We are safe.
How's everyone tonight?
Everybody, anyone that doesn't know, this is At It Again Media. Spelled like it says at space at space it space again space media. You should be able to find her. Her content is not, it's not like one thing, but it's a lot of interesting things. So once you
Thank you,
click on one,
Naomi.
you're gonna be like, wait, hold on, let me check this one out real quick. Let me look. Like, it's not one to where it's like everything is about, for instance, mine, crime, just crime. No, it's some fun to look into when you just lay. She's the one that you laying in your bed and you don't know really what you want to watch, but you watch one and you end up watching like the whole playlist. That's one of those. That's one of those.
Thank you, Naomi.
Hey,
They say you have to have a niche, and I'm like, I don't have a niche. I have different
you know,
things.
to me, if you have a personality, for some people, I do think, like me, I don't know how to go on the bus. You, though, you have a personality that you could be like, I could tell you to sell this jar right here with the used lip glosses in it. And you will sell it to them like, no, I'm telling you, when they come used, I mean, it's the best. I don't know, but you would say something to make somebody be like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy that with all that used Carmex in there. It's a deal. Like, you just got the personality to sell
Oh, thank you.
anything. I don't know. I don't know if it would be cool, like, probably after this, like, I kind of show, like, one of your, like, I like your mukbangs. And there's something else she was doing on there. You got multiple things. Like, I don't know if you would care if I would just like kind of plop something up there real quick. Like, check this
No,
out.
I don't. When I do my mukbangs, I just talk about everything and throw things in there. I'm just being serious. No, being real. That's what I want to say. Being real, not
Right,
holding anything back, type of stuff.
right, right. And it gives you personality. If you're seeming like you're reading from a script, or you're trying to actually go step by step by step, it's like we're not interacting with anybody. Nowadays, we don't get to interact with people. So when we do, it's fun to have a real person on the other side of the screen that you don't have to do this anymore.
No, not at all. And
I
thank you for
am
having
me,
me.
and hold up a sign so they know it's you and not a, you don't got to do
Mm-hmm.
that. So, all right, I
Yeah,
gave
thank
people
you.
enough time. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to watch this.
Girl,
On
did
this, I
you
don't
just say
think I
you gave
have,
me enough time?
huh? No, I didn't say I gave you enough time. I said I think I gave them enough time.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm sorry.
remember, I said I'm trying to see, because once I go
Right.
behind that thing, I don't know who pops up.
That's
So
right.
I said, I think I gave them enough time. Why would I say that? That ain't
Girl,
nice.
we got Shay in the house. We got you new. We got Duques. We got Fun to
This,
Be Blonde, Jeanette.
we got them all in the building. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play that section of the real BTK. And then I'm going to show you or read to you guys how this new guy really thought he was going to get away with all of his things. And I'm not upset, but the third girl that he did this to, she just said, I don't even want to go through it. He's already got his life sentences. It's enough. And I understand that. She didn't want to go through it. There's nothing else. But what if something happens to where, things, things can happen in the system? And he does have a loophole out. Now, would it be too long for her to say, no, go ahead, I want to push that? I think there is a statute of limitations on that. Since it's not murder, that's the only thing I really know that there's not a statute on. I don't know. Let's just watch it, y'all. Here we go. Y'all know I'm gonna have to stop through it because of, the copyright people. They be coming after me. All right, so this is the real BTK they're talking about. Wait, do we not have to?
BTK Strangler has contacted the local media.
A serial killer who called himself BTK for bind, torture, kill. Because that's exactly what he did to his victims. His spree lasted from 1974 to 1991, during which time he claimed 10 lives, including 2 children. It would take another 14 years for him to be unmasked, but in 2005, people were shocked to learn the killer had been living among them the whole time.
I had many, what I call them projects. They were different people in the town that I followed, watched.
Then 59-year-old Dennis Rader.
Okay, so do you hear how sick that sounds? He makes people projects. So that's like, okay, the next door neighbor, that's one project. When I go to the store, the cute little girl behind the counter, that's my second project. Like he has people that he like sets up that eventually he's going to commit these crimes on. And who knows, this girl at the counter could be like, oh, hey, Mr. Reader, how are you doing today? Scanning all this stuff, not knowing the whole time he's just waiting for the perfect time to kill her.
A local Boy Scout leader, churchgoer, Air Force veteran, husband and father, admitted to being BTK. He detailed his crimes in court, starting with his first victims, Joseph and Julie Otero, and 2 of their children in January 1974.
Wait, can y'all see this? Add it again. I don't think y'all can see it because add it again didn't tell me she could see it. Where y'all at? Y'all wasn't even watching it and didn't nobody tell me. See how that is? Can y'all hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay, so you weren't watching it. Okay, so let's start it over because I thought you guys were watching it.
Serial killer who called himself BTK for bind, torture, kill. Because that's exactly what he did to his victims. His spree lasted from 1974 to 1991, during which time he claimed 10 lives, including 2 children. It would take another 14 years for him to be unmasked, but in 2005, people were shocked to learn the killer had been living among them the whole time.
I had many, what I call them projects. They were different people in the town that I followed, watched.
Then 59-year-old Dennis Rader, a local Boy Scout leader, churchgoer, Air Force veteran, husband and father, admitted to being BTK. He detailed his crimes in court, starting with his first...
A local Boy Scout leader? And these are the types of people they want us to trust with our children. Go hiking up with them in the woods and the mountains. We don't know what they're doing with our kids in the woods and in the mountains. So do you know I'm going to have to be that mom to say, I know it's Boy Scouts, baby, but I'm going to be a chaperone because this ain't going to work. This is not going to work.
Definitely.
Was your kids in any Boy Scouts or...
One time I sent my daughter, because she was in the Brownies, and she went off with some family to the Dude Ranch.
So the what?
Dude Ranch.
Dude Ranch?
Dude Ranch. Yeah, it's like a horse riding horses, stuff like that. But she came back safely. But the thing that we are looking at now is not safe for us to release our kids to any kind of things like that. Period. And at that time when that happened with those kids, it was not televised via social media because there may be more.
It's just sad, man. it's farther than sad. It's scary. It's scary. And like what I was asking about the other day, now it's worse. It's like, you know, if your kid is hyperactive, they could do anything they want and say it was because of this. Back then, they could say your kid ran off in the wild somewhere and they couldn't find him, knowing good and well they did something else.
Yes.
It's scary.
Jeanette said it looked like her school librarian when she was a kid.
Wait, what? Jeanette, get up here.
Said it looked like a school librarian when she was a kid.
That guy looked like a school librarian too. No, he actually looks like one of my what was it when you get in counselor? When you got to go to the counselor's office, he looked like one of the counselors in there. He also looked like we had a computer class guy. He committed suicide. He looked just like him too. So he do look like he could fit into the neighborhood. No one would know who he is. And I mean, he could probably come sell you some milk. And your parent would answer like, oh no, you got enough milk. You know?
Girl, he was a minister or a preacher or whatever in the community. He had a lot of involvement in the community. That is crazy.
And that will give you to be the last person that you would even want to look into because you wouldn't want to offend them. You know? So, I don't know. I'm giving you a chance, Jeanette, to hop on up here. I don't know if you can. Or whoever. But I'm about to get it back sorted. So let's get back to this nonsense.
First victims, Joseph and Julie Otero, and two of their children in January 1974.
Joseph opened the door. He probably let the dog out because the dog was in the house at that time.
All right, when you went into the house, what happened then?
Well, I confronted the family, pulled a pistol, confronted Mr. Otero, and asked him to, that I was there. Basically, I was wanted to get the car.
Their oldest son, Charlie, discovered their bodies when he came home from school.
That's when I found my mother and my father. They were tied up.
Over the years, the killer taunted the community by sending letters to the media, police, and others, bragging about his crimes. He even suggested they use the nickname BTK. After the Oteros...
Okay, so now, isn't that sick? We already know he's taunting them, but he's like, no, I'm going to give you my name. Let me put it, BTK. And then since that, he wants to have so much control that he's even controlling the nicknames that, the media gives people. He's sick.
Rader went on to kill 6 more people, all women, between April of 74 and January 1991. When a local newspaper ran an anniversary story in 2004 about the Otero family murders, BTK sent a letter to the office claiming responsibility for killing Vicki Wegerly in 1986. He enclosed a copy of her driver's license. That put the community on edge.
And now women throughout Wichita are worrying about their safety. Gun shop owners like John Daly say calls to his business have doubled.
Women have been the majority of people inquiring as to our safety classes, our firearms marksman classes, and that type of thing.
And he's all sold out of mace.
The mail kept coming from BTK after that, and in 2005, he sent a floppy disk to a television news station. Police were able to find metadata from a deleted document that contained the name of his church and the first name, Dennis. Authorities reportedly obtained a DNA sample from one of his daughter's pap smears and matched it to DNA BTK left at the Otero's home.
Hold on.
Police finally...
So he wrote the letters within the church thing, still thinking that he was going to get away. But because of one of his daughter's visits, he got looked into. See, people got to be more careful. They think they smart.
Had their man.
BTK is arrested.
Dennis Rader pleaded guilty to 10 counts of murder and was sentenced to 10 consecutive life sentences. At the time, Charlie Otero, who was living outside of Kansas, had a message for the other victims' families.
My thoughts are with you and with your families, and I hope that you can find some peace and some consolation with his capture.
But Rader's victims went beyond the people he killed.
Took me a very long time to reconcile the man that I knew and loved and had grown up next to.
So
with
yeah,
the man
was
that I
his
was
daughter.
hearing
I
these
seen
horrible
talking.
things about.
Rader's daughter, Carrie Rawson, wrote a recently published book called A Serial Killer's Daughter about what it was like to find out who her father really was and her path to forgiveness.
I'd do anything to not be the daughter of a serial killer, but I am. I've had to learn how to continue on with my life and go forward.
While she and other victims try to move forward, the killer is staying right where he is. Dennis Rader is incarcerated at the El Dorado Correctional Facility in Kansas. He is 73. For InsideEdition.com, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Inside Edition. Okay, so let me stop that from playing. So
how are you being so
we don't gotta hear
chill about this?
So this is pretty recent that there is another young man, Buddha. Hi, Buddha. Are you there, my love?
Yeah, I muted myself because I was back there when you put that video up.
What happened?
I was backstage when you were playing the video. Before you started it, they were saying he was caught because he sent them a floppy disk of like some torment shit, and on that floppy disk he had deleted a file. Now with police technology, they can go ahead and see all hidden files. Anything you delete, if you have some picture on your computer, let's say your webcamming your boyfriend and doing a sexy dance, once you delete that, it's in the system forever. That's why, like, they say watch what you do, watch what you post, be careful, because no matter what you delete, it's always there. Look, he got caught because of it. The file had the name of his church and his first name.
Okay, because you know how I want to look back into that. So, I don't know, we might have a whole serial killer week each week. How I'm feeling. But like where we dig into the serial killer. So do you see the church that he put in, right?
Yeah.
Was it an actual church? I was looking at it, but I wasn't looking at it. I wanted to write down the name. Was it an actual church that just happened to have BTK as the acronym?
I don't know. If you ask me, it's just a building and he was just there.
No, that's not why I'm thinking this, because I do kind of want to get the address of that. You know, I do super duper things. So I'm going to write that for me to do.
Alright. What do you think, add it again?
I'm thinking that crazy because it makes me think about all the people we associate ourselves with. We do not know what goes on in their personal life.
Right.
What they are capable of.
I said he had the church up for an image as a display to make everybody think he was good.
But he had more things going for him. Remember, at it again?
Yeah.
He was a
Yeah, Boy Scout leader. Yeah, Boy Scout leader. That's another thing to make you look good. Cops won't look at you. Anything you have, like high rank, cops will not look at you. I have my D license, my CC license, my G license. I was an undercover. I was a CI. I was everything. Okay, trying to get my badge back, and just because of a felony from when I was 20 years old, they will not take you. The only position you can get is correctional officer. Hey, what's up, you know?
Hey, I have to fix food, and then Lola had to go to the bathroom. I'm like, what is going on
I
here?
was wondering. I was wondering where the hell you were.
Well, you know I'm always gonna be here. It's just I had to deal with all this other stuff first. Oh, and then
Yeah.
I needed to ask you something. Look in the private chat, okay?
So do you guys think that these things are learned behaviors?
Are they learned?
Learned behaviors.
Yeah.
Like they seen this, got a
They seen it.
fascination about this.
They have to. He has to have seen it.
So you don't think anyone
Jeanette's.
that
It says I'm back here, Jeanette.
and guys, we can have as many people. So you don't think that they could have just, I mean, I don't know. You don't think no one just comes up and be like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do this today? You think they have to have seen it somewhere, or this comes from somewhere?
Well, in the analogy of the Freddy Krueger movies, because of what happened with his mom. So he developed those toxins.
All right.
I was just talking with someone the other day, as a matter of fact, yesterday. I said, I raised my kids. They have not been around their father. But my son tends to have his DNA or hereditary effects, meaning that he tends to do things that reflects
Wait,
everything
is
about
somebody eating candy without me?
You know, she just set off.
Cause I hear something.
She waved her hand.
I just crashed.
But all I hear is, and I know everybody else there.
Even if a kid is not raised around a certain parent, and this lady brought up this good point. I don't know what her religion was. She said that even though she have her daughter, and she try to raise her daughter the best she can, her daughter still have her father's DNA. And what occurs in his DNA is whatever. And I thought about that, and I'm thinking, with my kids, because I separated from their father when my son was young, he so much has his DNA, and he still do the dumb stuff that his daddy did.
Right. And it has nothing to do with him being around him at any time.
No, not at all. Because I moved him from Chicago to the suburbs, and it's still the same mentality.
That's interesting.
Yes.
That's interesting.
As my uncle once said to me, he said, you got three things going against you. One, you are a black. Two, you are a female. And three, you're a female with children and not married. And I thought about it that, yeah, they developed those syndromes from the DNA.
Right.
Okay.
So someone in his life, whoever this guy is, in his life, they was like that, and he developed that. Not saying that it's a good thing or nothing like that, but he developed those traits from someone in his family.
So you don't think that, okay, they probably could have seen something, but like it has been taken further and further and further because some of the things, okay, maybe you could have been molested, okay? And then from that, okay, yeah, maybe he becomes a serial killer and he only wants to kill men. But then does that take you in this twisted mind of, you know, first I want to put knees to foot in a bathtub, let that, you know, let the acid get that off. After that's done, I'm going to take that soupy matter, make it on the stove. I know he's going to be hurting, but I'm going to put him down to eat. I'm going to feed him his soupy leg, like all the crap they be coming up with. Where does that come from? And who am I positive?
So I have something, but I hear some white sound somewhere.
Okay, that was Buddha, but Buddha,
okay, so
you're ready, I'll unmute you.
They did brain scans on incarcerated men who have done like homicides, and they say that when they do these brain scans, there's reduced gray matter in the brain. So there is something structural in the brain that makes people serial killers. And if they know that, I just wonder why they don't find them first and put them somewhere.
I don't know, but do you think that there should be... Oh, really? Oh, okay, we'll talk about that. We will talk about that because I'm about to cut that real short to literally like 2 or 3. So we'll talk about that in a second. But
what? Oh,
yeah. I say your question again. It threw me off because it threw me off.
Okay, so brain scans of incarcerated men revealed reduced gray matter in homicide offenders. So they took incarcerated men and did studies with them. The university in Chicago or something. And so they're saying that there's brain
if they can come up with something for this corona, right? And they came up with things for brains. If you give this brain scan, okay, and it's going a little bit, you know, isn't there something they can do to help craft and form that to not let it become what it could become?
Right.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Right. So as I was saying that your DNA, your hereditary, all of that plays a factor. You may not, it could skip a generation. You never know.
Right.
And that's why I sit back and I watch and I said my first test subject, they failed me. Because they took everything from the dad. Now I got to watch my second test subject and see how they become based off how they live in their social economic status, the things they see, the things they know. And based off of that, if they do something out of the ordinary, I'm like, oh yeah, it's hereditary. It's something from somebody that they doing this.
Right. I need to Mod, could you have that person text me on the
619?
On the 619 number. I'm just trying to make sure little Mr. King ain't took it.
All right.
Or either just ask if they are under the same name, because I do not see that name. And actually, I'm lying. It is. And I do want to know who did it.
Don't it say it?
It does not say who did it. How would I find out?
Can you send a screenshot of it?
I would really like to do this later, but when I go into, the only way I know how to do it is go into my community thing, go into community, and then that name pops up.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Hold on, guys. Give me a second. All right. Well, I'm taking it out of there. Making sure there's no others. If you guys ever feel like a mod or something has accidentally, and I'm actually going to switch it right now. I'm only going to keep it to 2 mods right now. You knew you don't count, but I'm keeping it to 2 mods right now. Other than you knew, I have 2 other mods. And then if I feel like I need to expand out, I'll do that. I don't feel like I have that many people for me to have that many, but things are not looking right. So I'll send that to you, and I don't do that, messing with people and things like that. That's not nice. And I wouldn't do that in no one else's yard. That's not nice. So continuing with what we were talking about, I just was asking if that was a learned behavior or does everyone feel like a baby is born pure of knowing nothing? Or I had this argument with someone, and I think this Buddha, I'm gonna have to pause you real quick, but I will unpause you as soon as we start talking about that. Or do you think that do you think the baby is born like that, just free? Or do you think that they do learn stuff while they're in your womb? I unmuted you, Buddhist.
They actually do learn in your womb.
They do.
They do. But I don't know if they learn to be evil.
I don't know if that, but I know they know sounds, they know music. My mom used to say, Dixie, Dixie. When he came out, he didn't respond to nobody. He kept his hands like this, and my mom said, Sixty, and he looked up and he smiled. But she was the only person that would like talk to him and move him and talk, because I didn't feel anything. Like I said, I still had a flat stomach and everything. So I was like, who is she talking to? Like, she's literally making this up. I knew I had ultrasounds and stuff, but there was just no bump. I was flat, no movement, but she would still talk. And when he heard that, he just sat his little plump self up and was like, he looked around. She says, see, I told you he can hear.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They say they hear music, they hear the father and the mother's voice, and people they hear on a regular basis.
Well, he ain't heard no father's voice, even though his father was around. I don't know. He's just not that type of affectionate person. He wasn't gonna be like,
yeah,
hi, baby.
He had to have been talking to him, right? Yeah, he had to have been talking to him for sure.
Nah, he was around, but he just wasn't like.
Hey, you know what happened?
I would say touch my stomach. He'll be like, oh God, that's nasty, like stuff like that. That's why.
Oh wow.
I knew I was in a whole other dimension. Anyway, let's finish taking a look at this. So I can show you guys the new one of them. Let's finish this out.
All right.
Okay, so let me get that off there. What was we watching them at? Nope. I think it's here. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch him right here. Where y'all at? Oh no. So I took it off of the BTK. Ooh, BTK. I was swinging it at back in days. So now you guys know, everybody should know about BTK. So we're going to go to his new protege, okay? And then after I show you this, I want to show you his arrest record. But I want to show you how, he thought he was slick when he was doing his stuff. So let's share him out. He's caught now, but.
Hey, Brillo.
Y'all see.
We see.
Hey, Bree Love. I see you in the building.
Hey, Bree Love.
If you guys don't see me going this way, it's because I'm not seeing who's in the building, because I cannot see anything on here. I am not ever ignoring anyone in my chat. Troll or not, I'm not ignoring you. I see you, I may address you, but not ignoring you, okay? So are you guys ready?
Yep.
So this is the guy, the new guy. This is Frankie Aguilera, who follows in him to where he even has BTK tatted on him. So let's see. Fair use.
Because injuries to muscles and ligaments
Let me just go ahead and mute that for a second so I don't gotta harass y'all with that. All right.
For a decade since a serial rapist started targeting women in Tampa, and for 2 years, he got away with it.
But a tenacious prosecutor and 2 courageous women ended his house of horrors in the latest Tampa Bay true crime files. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez brings you the haunting case of Frankie Aguilar.
You have a call at no expense to you from
Frank Aguilar Jr.,
an inmate at
Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, Falkenberg Road Jail Facility.
Frankie, hey buddy, what's up? It's been a while, man.
Yeah.
How long have you been a prosecutor?
I've been with the state attorney's office since 2008. Prosecuted and handled probably thousands.
Is there one that stands out to you?
Absolutely. It was Frankie Aguilar. That was the case that stood out to me and will never forget.
I want you guys, because they showed it to me multiple times, and I'm going to take it back. I want you to look at both of his hands and what is in his hands, because I looked at it multiple times, these glasses, and these are the ones that kind of could zoom me. They need to zoom me more, because I swear I still can't see. But I'm going to take it back more. Look at what he has in his hands. And even though he's taping this, he's doing it so nonchalant when we don't know what's going on past that door. So let's see. Can I get a little whoop whoop?
For how many chicks are accusing you?
Forget.
Watch his hands.
Well, for how many chicks are accusing you now? How many came forward?
1, 2, 3, I think.
Wow. Man, I'm telling you, Frankie, you got involved with a bad one.
Yeah, I know.
Was that the smoking gun for you?
Yeah, that was the jail call was the smoking gun.
Frankie Aguilar is a serial rapist.
There were DVDs and CDs that were videos depicting bondage and women engaged in bondage.
And a master manipulator.
There were knives. There were bullets.
Who lured his vulnerable victims with drugs and prescription pills.
There were leather items that are used to bind someone. It was a regular house of horrors, really.
His first rape victim came forward with a wild story of torture, beatings, and rape.
And then these are some photographs here that were taken from inside the residence.
The case was handed to Hillsborough State Attorney Aaron Hubbard.
If you just heard the story from the victim, you probably wouldn't believe the things that they were telling you.
Did you see the arm? Did they show you the arm with the BTK tattoo?
Mm-mm.
Okay. If they don't, I'll take it back.
Okay.
Him locking them in bedrooms, using bondage, using stun guns, tasers, knives, guns, things that were just seemed outrageous.
Outrageous and hard to prove.
We are going to make a controlled phone call to suspect Frankie Aguilar.
The detectives sat there and recorded the call and had her call him and ask him, about the day, whatever that would have been 3 days prior, the incident. He kind of like cries and he says, I'm sorry, but he never really says,
Sorry for what I did.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of says that, she was into it and he was basically making it seem like it was consensual.
But with no DNA or physical evidence, there was little Howard could do.
At that point, it was just the victim's word versus the word of Frankie Aguilar.
Hey, it's 96. Hey. All right, so we were working a call. A lady said that she was basically kidnapped and held against her will. We're in Tampa.
There is a report from victim number 2
We are in contact with local police asking the deputy to respond now. Do you have the victim with you? Yes, we have the victim.
She said Aguilar, her kidnapper, had a tattoo with the letters BT.
Boom. Do you see it? BTK.
Yep. T. Yeah. And you know what? If I was
Master. At the top of it, it says Master BTK.
right.
Go ahead.
And you know what I would do if I was a tattoo artist? I would make sure I get everybody's name that has anything to do with crazy things like this. And then later, if they need it, they know who had it, who got it done. That's it.
So
and
this
they
is
can
a
find people quicker.
Who said something? Was it Jeanette?
Yeah, is this a copycat BTK?
It's yes, basically it's his protege. Would you say add it again?
Oh, I didn't say anything. Sorry.
Oh, I thought I heard another voice. Was it Buddha?
Nah, it wasn't me because I just unmuted myself.
Okay. Go ahead.
We had a kid one time, and I always wondered if he was going to be a copycat. Because it's scary.
I was going to say...
I get that feeling sometimes with my own child. Like, some of the things he says, but I know he's saying it from YT kids. And now I'm starting to think, is this YouTube kids hiding stuff in between the things they're saying? Because, like, in, not Smart Guy, Super Guy.
No, but this kid...
What's the guy with the head? Silly, the boy.
This kid already did some like.
So it seems like some of these cartoons, even though they say, okay, your kid can't watch YouTube, but they could watch YT kids. Some of the things I be watching, and they're passing gas, and they're doing it in people's faces, and doing it this and that. And my family, like I already said, spitting is bad.
Nasty.
For you to go and put your behind in someone's face and pass gas.
That's even nasty.
You're like liable to get towed up.
Yep.
Because it's just disrespectful. And I see them doing this in this cartoon. And I'm like, how do I monitor the cartoons that he's watching? It's just, and we don't know if they're, man, y'all got something else to say about this tattoo because I'm going to go on.
I was gonna say, when you get tattoos, they make you sign some paper, like a waiver. And, like, I had got initials, and the lady had wrote it down. What I had got, and that had my driver license number.
Right.
It had all my information on it.
Right.
Just their initials?
Well,
yeah, just like
tattoo.
initials or like a name. Or yeah, like any tattoo, I guess.
Yeah.
Cause my homegirl got some weird tattoo and they like took all her info.
Yeah.
Well, I think they take all your info anyway because even when I got mine, and at the time, a lot of people ask me what it stands for. But I think people already know what it stands for. I don't say that it stands for that because it doesn't at this point. Like, we know if I look a little crazy right now. But I'm going to show you my tattoo after I'm done. It's the only tattoo I have, but let's continue this.
TK.
Frankie Aguilar was obsessed with the BTK serial killer. And BTK means bind, torture, kill.
And she remembered being a safe.
I don't think anybody expected what we would find in that safe.
Just as Aguilar's safe is about to spill his dirty little secrets, he tries to control it.
I'll call your mom and try to get that video in.
All right, just consensual sex stuff. Nothing else.
Okay.
That's all I want.
I need you to get all the videos out of the house and bring them to me. But I just want the consensual ones.
You're thinking what when you hear that?
Oh, we knew immediately that there was probably other evidence of victims. You can see an object in his hand, and he's actually looking at the object, and then he puts the object in his pocket. And what you find out by watching that video is that as he's choking that victim and as he's holding her down, trying to rape her, he actually pulls that item out of his shorts, and it's a stun gun. It's a taser. And you can actually hear the taser, striking the victim, and she's screaming, asking him to let me go. You're hurting me. And what we learned was that was victim number 1 from 2009.
It was the smoking gun Hubbard needed to charge Aguilar with the first rape.
Once we found that video, like the heavens opened, and now we file charges on the 2009 victim number 1.
All right. There would be 2 trials for each victim, 2 guilty verdicts, and 2 consecutive life sentences. Aguilar will take his last breath behind prison walls. So he's never getting out of jail.
He will never see the outside of a prison. We protected the community from a monster.
Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
Well, there was a trial scheduled on a 3rd rape survivor, but she decided that justice had been served here already by his 2 life sentences. So she passed on getting a trial for herself, which would have been the 3rd. Aguilar has exhausted now all of his appeals, and he will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Sad. So that's about him. But I do want to show you guys something. He's still on there. Okay, that's Buddha. Don't load any of your stuff down, Buddha. I know that it's you, but I do want to bring this up. So this man, guys, before I even, let me just talk to y'all first. This man, y'all, and everybody can talk, so Buddha, go ahead. Everybody, come on.
Okay.
This man has started a different way of how he was doing it to where he was keeping it in the safe. One of the women thought, hey, let me keep an eye on this safe. So that's where he was pulling things from constantly, taking them into this room, putting it back, whatever. When he told the people to, check into it. Oh, make sure you only send in the consensual ones. Why?
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
So what's the other kind? If they all supposed to be consensual. So
non-consensual.
What you got going on?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we take a look at this pretty little thing right here. Now, who do we see here?
Can't see it.
You can't see it?
No.
Now we
What do
can.
we see here?
Him with his haircut.
Yeah, when he went to prison, his profile.
Frankie Aguilar Jr.
Yeah,
the
when
one
they
that
input
wants to be BTK, okay? White male, birthday 2/14, Valentine's Day. Okay, we go through this, right?
Wait. He's white? He doesn't look white. He looks like he's Mexican, especially with that last name.
Oh, Mexican.
Aguilar? Yeah. Like Christina Aguilar?
But he don't look Mexican.
But Christina Aguilar looks white. But he may have some Mexican in his background. Yeah. I can see it. But when you see him, how he looks that shaggy way, he looks.
I think it's Ecuadorian.
Right. They put down what it says on
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. Okay, so let's look at this. He goes by Frankie Aguilar, Frankie V. Aguilar Jr., Frankie Valentino Aguilar Jr., Frankie Valentino Aguilar Jr., Junior Aguilar Frankie, I'm going to say. So, from 2009, we have kidnapped, assault, and terrorized.
Wow.
Sentenced to life. Okay. 2009 again, sexual battery. Threats, boom. Sexual assault, intent, boom. Sexual battery, threats, boom. Sexual battery, threats, boom. Sexual battery. I mean, how many do we need to go?
Wait, so why do they have different dates on them? Is this like he kept getting out for doing things? Like, that doesn't make sense.
This is when he did the offense.
Okay, but what I'm saying is...
This is it. Okay, let me tell you what. So for those 1, 2, 3, these things from 2009, he got sentenced on 2014 on that date. Okay. So then these other cases came. Remember, there was 3 girls.
Right.
Okay. So he got boom, 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 boom. All that was happening. He got convicted on that date. Only 2 girls he got life sentences on. There's one more girl that didn't do it because she didn't want to go through the pain or anything like that. And that's why he doesn't have that 3rd life sentence on it.
Oh, okay. So that's basically what they do is they put them in jail and then they keep getting cases on them until they can get them for every. Okay,
got exactly what they could have did to Brian.
Yeah, I got you.
Exactly what they could have did to Brian, but they wanted to play games and play privilege games.
Mm-hmm. You seen the new picture, huh? Of Gabby? Bruised up, her back.
We know that Gabby was not being
taken care of properly. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
Right, allegedly.
Because it's just it's sad and it's too much.
Yeah.
It's sad. And it's a lot too much. So we got some people out there in the bushes. So if you have not done it already, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I shortened my $100. That's what I'm gonna focus on now. The other one is way too full.
Don't forget to hit that like.
Right now. So anybody that can donate to this part of it, because I have my gift certificate, but the only thing is I don't have it split into 2. And I know Jeanette says she wants to split into 2. I don't know if they're gonna allow me to split the $100 gift certificate into 50-50. But if they don't, I probably could save that one for next and then make this one 50-50 if more people want to do 50-50. But I've already said
it's okay. It's okay either way, I think. Sorry.
Guys, my loves, hold on. Let me make sure I got a couple people in the building. Where you at, Dukes? Where you at, finna be blonde? Because I want y'all to see this at the same time I see it.
I think they all fell asleep. We all passed out.
So I stopped responding to this girl, y'all. And it really stresses me out.
What girl? What are you talking about?
And literally, I'm not lying. Like, I literally just got a text message today at 5:58 p.m.
I know you're not talking about who I think you're talking about.
5:58. Hold on. $5:58 p.m. I'm still receiving bullshit, y'all. Ain't said nothing to her.
Today, still.
Oh, here
These
the
are
hell
the
we
things
go.
that is making me like, yo. Why are you still on my line? Because you know what? I think I might hit my boo up and let her just handle the riffraff. Because she's with that. I ain't even gonna say her name, but she's with the riffraff and she gonna get to the bottom of some stuff. And I'll help her too. So I suggest I be left alone. Because I have not talked to this young lady since 29. Well, let me see. She's been talking to me. So since I've said something back, it hasn't been since before September 26th. So let me see when was that date.
But did you give her an idea or a hint that you liked her?
Not like that. Not like that. Not like that.
Oh. Cause I wonder why the girl. I was wondering why the girl hitting you up so much.
It's not like that.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Do you know who we're talking about? Liked her?
No, I was wondering who is the girl that keeps hitting you up.
Angelica Mendez.
The one with
Buddha.
Who is that? Oh, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
I'm done. Bro, I literally haven't talked to this hoe since the 26th. Leave me alone. I'm literally talking to y'all and it goes pling. Then she start running this shit about the police.
So can't you go get an injunction, and then when they tell you why you filed the injunction, you show them that?
I definitely do a cease and desist with their videos you make of me. I do things for clout. You are weird. You make videos for me to get clout using something of me.
Okay, listen. Save all those text messages, okay? Go to your police station. Tell them that it's at the courthouse, your local courthouse. Go to your local courthouse. Ask for the where you file battery charges. You need that department. They'll tell you where it's at, what floor. It's usually on the first floor, and you fill out an injunction. The next time they text you, you call 911. You say she violated her injunction and that therefore they'll arrest her ass. Yes, you do have to go to court. You have a court date.
Buddha.
And,
How many texts would it have to be, though, before she can call it?
It don't matter. It don't matter how many texts.
Or is it just and do they have to say certain words?
It don't matter because I went through the shit like with my best friend, my ex best friend.
So that I can submit it.
She kept having people
It's
come
funny
to
how
me.
she's going this hard on me, but she didn't go this hard on what you call it. So I'm gonna it's cool. It's cool. Hold on, I'm gonna make a phone call that I can't really let y'all hear.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, I think it can be blocked. Everybody can be blocked.
I was gonna say no. The last time I said it was cool, don't worry about it. I'm not scared of her. Yo, how about she sent her friend that has no remorse, that doesn't give a shit, to put a gun at me. And I was holding a 52 ounce of Pepsi in my hand, just drinking Pepsi, and she has a gun pointed at me. And she's like, "You're not gonna run and scream?" I said, "Why am I gonna run and scream? So you can shoot me in the back? Hell nah, I might as well die drinking my Pepsi."
Right.
And then the guy that was driving was like, "You're fucking crazy," and he sped off.
Right. They have to run across crazy against craziness. But the thing is, too, block people from everything. I just recently did my Instagram like that. So if anyone try to come into my Instagram, it is private. So I have to approve you to join it. But we also get people, I'll say on a personal incident. My son was selling his iPhone, and he agreed to meet with a guy to sell it. And so the guy, he met up, but at the same time, people that saw the activity going on between them two decide to showcase a robbery. So they robbed
I think she live right now.
Stuff, and because my son had it on, was it Facebook, posting buying a phone, whatever, and this other person said buying a phone. They used that against my son because they could not figure out who it was, and he was the one that got locked up. While that person that making the
So I'm
transaction
gonna holler at her, see if we can do
with
something together.
someone.
Probably it'll stream on me and her page. I don't care if she want to come up here and do. If she want to come up here and talk her shit, she can do it. I'm gonna let her know.
They go by the IP address.
Because
that's what they go by.
That's what
they go by the IP address.
They got all his Facebook pictures and everything.
And I know I could put it through the Dropbox. They're gonna get it in the morning. They're gonna toss it right back to me. But I'm also gonna, man, I'm about to, man, bro. Baby just doesn't understand, and that's what I think it is. And I feel like she needs to understand. Give me a quick second, y'all. Y'all can go ahead and talk real quick. I'm gonna play more about him, but just give me a quick second.
Okay.
So I told my son when they had him locked up, I said, son, don't take a plea. Because this person who supposedly you robbed, they in Mexico becoming a police officer. What are the chances they're going to come back here for court? He was like, oh, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here. And I'm like, okay, whatever decision you make is going to be the one you make for your life. And he took the plea.
Wow.
Yeah. Over a cell phone.
Wow.
So in the case with China, whoever this person is, cut all your ties, sister. You ain't even gotta explain nothing to this person. Block them. Keep notes of everything.
But you could tell he was scared.
So do you know who? Do you know who Angelica is?
No, I
heard
a couple of videos of her talking about Angelica.
Yeah, that's who the person is. Angelica Mendez.
No, I don't know who that is. Was that another dead girl?
I would block her too.
A missing girl?
No.
No.
You'd have to go watch her videos to know who she is.
Oh, goddamn. How long
You did not just say that. I know you didn't just say that.
She just said
what did I say?
GD.
Well, I said, oh my God, that's a bad word.
Yes,
she's somebody that been following Naomi like a stalker fan.
What?
A stalker fan.
No.
You know, do you think it was a person that said the comment we were talking about earlier? And then if those are happening, we should be screenshotting them if we can, right?
I just got her channel yesterday.
No, nothing to do with that. That's a whole nother situation.
Okay. Oh, so you know who that person was. Okay.
Yeah, I know who the first one and this one is, yes.
Wait a minute, what the heck we got ourselves into? I ain't even stuff.
I don't speak what I know because it's not my business to say so. You know what I'm saying? I just don't do that.
Have to wink and do some Morse codes or something. You gotta let us know. We ain't about that Buddha. Right, Jeanette?
But you knew what it was. I said
So what are you talking about? A stalker fan? Like a stalker
we're not even talking about that right now. That's a whole different something else.
Well, goddamn it, I want to know. I'm new to the channel. Shit.
Buddha, you're using God's name in vain. Cut it out.
It's not a bad word.
It's a bad word.
They got our whole.
Look.
When you use that name, God, and that name and that word, it is a bad word. It's bad towards him. It's using his name.
Sí, yo sabe. Te carajo.
See? Okay.
Hey, look,
I'm glad you comprende, okay?
Okay.
So, basically, like doing Scrabble. Give us a hint. Is this somebody we should be open with or keep our mouth shut?
Which one? Angelica?
Whoever.
Angelica is not.
How far do I have to go on videos to find out who the hell this is?
She's saying we don't want to talk to Angelica. I thought it was right.
Is this a star? No, like a music star? Because I bet she knows what's her name?
Who?
Not Nicki Minaj, but the other one.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi in the house.
Cardi B. I bet China knows Cardi B. Yes.
Wait a minute.
That's my girl right there. I
Okay,
love Cardi B.
since you can't say too much, what did China used to do before this?
Do before what?
What Cardi B used to do, so I think she used to be in Cardi B's music videos and still is. That's why I'm asking. I think she knows Cardi B.
I don't know about that. We gotta use code.
You knew.
Cause I know somebody like that because we got somebody. All I gotta say is a person that I'm friend with is related to Jeremiah, the singer.
Jeremiah's the bullfrog? Just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, Jeremiah, the birthday 6.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Somebody I'm with right now is real.
I'm done, Buddha. I'm done.
Cousin and everything, and you know how you gotta keep this stuff incognito.
Yeah.
What do you mean incognito? Isn't that the song Birthday 6?
Yeah, it is, but
Yeah.
you don't tell everyone you know somebody like that. So our conversation here on this live has to be Morse code. I don't know how Morse code can we get. But yes.
Why they keep giving me copyrights? With
Because
just
that's
music.
happening with small.
Did you get one for today?
Yes.
For what? What kind of music are you using? It depends.
One song, and it's just music.
How long though?
I know what it is. Ricky sings too good. That's what it is.
No, how long is it? You have to make a short.
I know.
Yeah, it sounds like yeah, exactly.
It was less than 4 minutes.
Oh no, you have to make a short, 15 seconds. They won't allow you any longer.
Why am I echoing?
I'm echoing too. We're all echoing. I think she still had what you call it in the background.
You got your Facebook up?
I think she has her there you go. It's
right. So my thing is that I use different editing apps. And
hey, who's ticking? Who the heck is
me.
ticking? Oh, I was like,
that's
who's ticking?
happening over here. I don't know what it is.
They have editing apps, and you use their music, you can get copyrighted on that too.
Even the YouTube music?
Not YouTube, but any other music. Like I use a certain app, like you can use InShot, you use their music. You get copyrighted on that.
What's now? Who the hell
I've
ticking?
been using it, and I haven't been getting any copyrights on InShots. I get copyrights every time I get on karaoke on here like this.
What about CapCut? I use CapCut.
Yeah, we could hear you.
Yes, Mama. You okay?
You loud and clear.
Are you okay, baby?
You know, you still got.
No, she don't sound okay.
Cause you echoing.
We're all echoing.
Someone's ticking.
I hear the ticking too. I thought it was here. Now I don't.
Okay, I have an idea. Hold on. Everybody mute their phone. Shh.
Okay.
Mute one at a time because it's doing ticking.
No,
hello?
Hello. Now it's good.
No, I still hear the ticking. Sound like a
What you hear?
Everybody has to mute, and then you have to come up one at a time.
All right.
So everybody mute.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Jeanette. Mute. Okay, turn it back on mute and unmute.
But everybody has to mute.
No, wait. I know. Everybody unmute except for no, Jeanette, you unmute, but at it again. Mute.
It's her.
It was you. At it again. Are you playing Wheel of Fortune over there? Because that's what it sounds like.
Honestly, I'm not. I don't have anything turned on, not even my sound card.
Yeah, I thought you were playing Wheel of Fortune over there. It sounded like somebody turning that wheel.
Are you on your computer or your phone?
I'm on my PC.
It's probably, is it hot? It's
You
probably
need a headset. It's your fan.
It's a fan.
Oh, the fan for the computer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when
Talking
mine
about
was
my
loud like
fan.
that, that's what it was.
I need my fan.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Naomi.
You need a headset, a Bluetooth headset.
Hold on. She's trying to get heard. We can't hear you.
Who, Naomi?
Yeah, Naomi.
Oh.
Oh, I don't have on a fan. I got you all
your
tricking me like I
computer
got
fan.
The
computer fan.
Yeah, it has a fan that like cools it off, and so whenever I'm on my computer,
I'm on my
they
Mac.
can hear it.
I'm on my Mac.
Yeah.
Correct. So you need a Bluetooth headphones.
There's a
Because
fan inside
your
the
computer
that's
fan
making that sound.
is overriding your mic. It's overheating.
Yeah.
So you
How about
can
now?
you can position the computer in a 360 angle so the fan can cool.
Girl, the screen's so flat. I don't see a fan. I don't see
I'm
a
sure it's very hot on the bottom of the computer. When you lift up the what is it, a laptop?
No, it's an iPad, iMac.
Then I don't know.
iMac.
If it's an iPad, I don't know. But when I'm on my computer,
I don't know if it's an iPad.
Oh, iPads don't make no clicking.
I don't know.
Right.
So what is that?
I don't know, but that sounded like her noise thing. What they call that thing again?
Naomi.
Sound. She's doing that sound thing. Naomi, we can't hear you, babe.
That's right. I'm just doing something.
Ooh. Oh, what is that? Fireworks?
What is that?
It's very screechy, whatever it is.
Fireworks.
Who's in the house? I see somebody in the house. Who's that next to you, Jeanette?
Children Lives Matter.
Veronica's in here?
Shay!
Oh. Shay, you in here?
Who's the black screen next to me at the?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Who is
The
that?
boogeyman.
Ooh. Who's under you, Naomi?
Who is
Is
that?
that Lakendra? That's Lakendra.
What the fuck?
Lakendra.
Yes, love. Sorry.
Hello.
How everybody doing today?
We're just wondering why you came out like the whole box is like black. There's like no avatar or anything.
No, because her camera.
I put my avatar up there if y'all want to see it. It's just dark. I like it in the dark.
Okay, now I see it. I see the difference between the sides. Okay, you're good. I was just like, why is it
Yeah,
dark
I
like
actually was not right here. I was all outside in the garage in the deep freezer.
How you doing?
I'm fine, and you all?
Good.
I'm good.
I'm trying to find out why I got a doggone copyright for one song on the doggone live.
Can you? I'm just.
Yeah, what kind of song is it?
I'm about to find out now.
Can you dispute it and say it was somebody singing?
Hold on.
The song?
Well, I don't lose anything. It just tells me I have a copyright, and they just,
I know, but But the warnings, like what if you dispute it? What will happen?
No, I don't want to dispute it because then it's going to be like, oh, you done did something.
You're a
And you
liar.
know you
Yeah.
did. And you know you did.
And you know you did.
Yeah.
No, because look, I think sometimes like YouTube they'll automatically do things if they hear certain words. But if
Yeah.
you dispute it and say, hey, I was singing the words, they can't copyright you for it, so they could remove it. They could go back and look at that video.
Yeah, I'm muting it right now. I'm muting it. I'm not even replacing it. I'm muting it.
Okay.
So we got Latoya, LaKendra.
I was always wondering, like, I could be on Instagram and I see people keep saying, oh, I don't own rights to this music. And I'm like, what? What's going on? But I just don't care. You can't sue a broke person. What you gonna get?
No. This is not what happens. It says not affected. It always says not affected on there because it's a copyright of somebody else's music. But they need to let us at least have music if we can't have the doggone vocals. Something.
Yeah.
But a lot of people can sing it as long as it's not their voice. You can do it.
It's a difference between copyright claims, which
Right.
doesn't go against your videos and being monetized, as opposed to copyright strikes. Now, that might affect your monetization later on down the line. But the thing is, like, you using different apps to do your videos and you add the music, some of it belongs to famous writers. So that's why they suggest that you use YouTube audio because you don't have any copyright claims, but also you have to select a certain thing. One is no attribution and the other is attribution, meaning that if you use attribution, you have to put that person name in your video or your description.
Okay.
No attribution, you don't have to do anything. So you got to make sure when you use YouTube video audio that you select that. No attribution if you don't want to add that.
No attribution is you have to put that in your description?
No. If you select that, you don't have to put it in. But if you
We
don't
can't hear you, Naomi.
If you don't select it, you have to put who the song is from and so forth.
Okay, so in the description I have to put who the song is for and who sings it? I mean,
Yes.
who sings the song and what song it is?
Mm-hmm.
But that does not skip you from having a copyright because they don't look at your description. They look at your video and then they grab it. And they grab every one of my videos and all of them say copyright. With any of them that have karaoke's they've been busting me with. But it also
Have you started off your show with a disclaimer? Once you put that disclaimer up, it's for teaching purposes and all that long.
It don't work like that. I wish it did. It would make life a lot easier, but they don't do that.
I just know.
Okay.
I was thinking about the video we did with those karaoke songs.
We can't hear you, Naomi.
Some of them had the actual word. So you're gonna get strike for that.
You know how people like point the video at people and the people are always like, I don't
Sorry,
want
guys.
these videos.
Have you been talking to us?
I'm really trying to. So what I'm doing is putting that at the bottom. I'm trying to help my channel grow. Not only me, but I mean the subscribers, the family, all of us, to make this be look more legit. For me to get more people that want to go out. And like I said, this is why I'm making it short, is because of November. I want a couple of people to just link up and say, hey, whatever you got going, I am down to go feed the homeless. I'm down to go give out hygiene packages because they know when those cars come out. So that's why I want to shorten this because it was going to go till after Thanksgiving. I didn't feel like that was fair to the homeless. So that's why I'm making it so short. So right now, I am making my tickets right now. Less. Right now. Because I need you guys to start. We got to start getting. This is the reason why. They said they didn't say. Because even when I went to Costco, there was no toilet paper. There's nothing. We're trying to get everything we're going to make for the holidays. So that we can also have our stuff. But also make the bags that we're going to do. Also be able to get out to the homeless with their sanitary things. So my Cash App is at the top. Go ahead, hit my Cash App. Literally $5 plus will help. 1 box of macaroni and cheese. I know we're gonna need more of that, but I'm saying right now I have the people I need in here. Like this. Not this one, it's not that many, but this one is overwhelmed with tickets to where I low-key want to make it half and half, but I want to know what you guys want before that. So I at least need a couple Panda members to go ahead and support the movement. And, they're saying we got to get our turkey ahead of time. Our turkey ham ahead of time.
And can we do it in our own community?
What is it? Long Beach. And then they try to come down to San Diego and they're like, no. So if anybody out there could go ahead. I mean, yeah, it's going towards this channel, but right now at this time of the season, it may a little bit help me with some gas, but it is going towards what's coming up next. So if you guys want to, go ahead. Hit that Cash App. I got a couple more tickets here. And I'm only going to make more for that because.
And if you don't know how to cook, they have the already made rotisserie chicken. That can feed someone.
3 people to show some love.
Who's talking?
3 people to show some love. So we can start going out, getting things. And if you are in Cali, hit my email. Please don't be afraid. The homeless people are not going to do anything to you. I mean, even if you have, like, say, books at your house, bring them. Old canned foods at your house, bring them. We can use all of that. It's getting close to that time, y'all. It's getting close to that time. So, let's see. We got 555. Let's see who's ready to hit this Cash App real quick. Because I know I'm a new YouTuber, but we need people to help out in the community. I got 5 cases of water already. But I have to go get another 5 because those 5s are for the house. But since we're going to be doing the give out, we got to get another 5. But they said with membership, you only can have 5. So we're going to go pick up another 5 of that because when we hand those out, we hand those out as well. So anyone in Cali, please link up. These could be your family members. These could be my family members that just doesn't want to come home yet. But help out where you would want to be helped out. So I got these, boom, ready. It seems like on this channel, any and everybody wants just the free stuff. Yes, I got the free stuff handled, but you gotta support the channel at the same time. Especially support the subscribes, likes, thumbs up. That helps me a lot. I know I do a lot in the community as well, but I need some help, y'all. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that goes with that. I'm going to
Again,
continue
who is
this
that
video
box up under
in
you,
a second, but I
China?
think
They don't have a
It's Lakendra. Who is this?
one of this.
huh?
You knew was trying to tell me something. Hold on,
That's
let me switch the
Lakendra,
screens
babe.
back.
Lakendra?
Yeah.
Hey,
And who is that?
At it again, media.
Hey, Lakendra.
Oh,
This year we're
okay.
planning on
But
doing
you has nothing.
mac
You
and
has no
cheese,
picture, no nothing.
greens,
You know what they sent
turkey,
out to us? They sent out
ham,
to us
and some type of dessert or some type of like potatoes or rice. Hello.
They sent out to us a Thanksgiving meal ticket. So if I spend
I'm gonna mute
$17, I could feed seven people. If I spend out $38, I could feed 16 people. And if I spend out $100, I could feed 42 people. And that's through Salvation Army. So if someone is interested in that, they may have to check their local Salvation Army and see how they could dedicate to that.
Hey, yo, I sent $5.
Right. Well, me and my little ones, we usually do volunteer.
You heard me?
Yeah. I
You
heard
knew.
she on the phone. So is
You
China.
knew.
Are they calling each other?
They both on the phone?
Yeah. Like, girl, what's going on? What you doing? I don't
Some
know.
hanky panky
hell
shit
no.
is
How
going
they
on.
both on the
I just
phone,
chilling
man?
and everything.
Y'all be
All
quiet.
these people trying to find out what we doing and everything.
Yo, I sent $5.
I'm just improving.
Like crazy.
So like, yeah.
No,
I want a photo of the people eating my food for my money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit. It's $5.
No, I'm just being funny.
What is that? You gonna get a copyright?
I know, girl. I'm just doing something. I'm just doing
Anything
something.
I try to do
More
is
to
not
this
letting me
damn
do.
machine.
This is why
But
I didn't want to switch.
I realized
because it makes
that,
me, anxiety. I'm trying to switch it back over there.
Is she talking to us or them?
I don't know.
Us or them?
Okay.
Buddha, baby, so glad to see you online. How you doing, baby?
I'm fine.
Good, good, good. We just want the best for you, okay? I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. I'm telling you this. Rest up, relax, get your energy, third eye. Oh, we got a video coming out? It better be some hot guys. I'm about to go to bed.
I doubt it. 19 what?
Yeah, we can hear it.
It ain't no hot guys? Ugh.
I don't think not in that era.
Oh, that's something I could put up. Some hot guys right before my videos.
You better hope they don't copyright you.
Oh, okay.
No, not copyright, strike. That would actually
I
be
know,
a strike.
I know what you mean. Cause my brothers,
Yeah.
they ain't,
No, like if you do it,
That's
make
really
sure you get
children.
one that says copyright free on it, and then you can probably use those. Because like when I do my my editing, I make sure that it's copyright free.
So if I put on there,
I remember walking home.
What is what they put on there? This is not my. What happened?
Not to be rude, but one person dead, all the rest of the kids should have ran out the house. Common sense. I don't know.
Maybe they're trying to help.
You guys hear me?
Maybe
Yes, now we can.
Yeah, we can hear you, babe.
Yeah, help. Yeah.
You guys still cannot hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We hear you.
Hear you.
I'm about to give up. I took off screen share. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't hear anybody speaking.
We hear you. You don't hear us?
She don't hear us.
Go out and come back in.
I heard in private chat.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know why I don't do that.
She walked away with her cell phone.
I know I came in late. Was y'all talking about the Angelica girl with the little made up story and all of that?
No.
You knew.
Yeah. Baby.
Was that who y'all was talking about when I first jumped on?
The BTK guy?
No. When I first jumped on,
You talking about Angelica?
she was like somebody made her mad.
You talking about Angelica?
Was she talking about that girl?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So she watched the lives and was upset?
Huh? Say it again.
She
one more time.
She watched one of the lives we've been doing lately and got upset.
No. I think she would have to explain that.
Can anyone hear me?
Can you hear us? Look in the chat. Look in the
Can't
private
hear
chat.
us.
I'm gonna text her.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you now.
God,
Yeah,
I
we
was like,
hear you.
dude, like, I'm all getting teary-eyed. Like, what the hell am I doing wrong?
Hold on, I'm gonna text her.
I don't think she can hear us.
I can hear some. I can hear now.
Okay,
Okay, there you go.
Can I hear you?
Yeah, we can hear
you.
Yes.
Yeah, you're okay.
Okay. I was getting frustrated. I was like, what the hell?
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I was just getting frustrated. But yeah. Alright, so I don't even know what part we're at because I can't even talk to you guys. I wasn't even talking. But it's almost over with the part where him, like when he grew up and things like that and all that. So, and let me pop that back on there. Wait, make sure I can look at it. There we go. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Hey, San Diego. The struggle is real. But good news, there's Laser Away, the nation's leader in laser hair removal. Laser hair removal is quick, easy, and permanent. And for a limited time, Laser Away is offering up to 65% off your first treatment. Schedule your free consultation at laseraway.com today.
Look, I don't know how the StreamYard is working, but I'm really not digging StreamYard right now.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. It's just weird. It's like, I don't know. Because I was talking about this crazy troop shoot. Hold on. Let me pick it up again.
I just wanted to say good night. And have a wonderful evening. And stay safe.
Good night.
I get up at 5 a.m. So that's why.
Good
All
night.
right, take care.
Good night, Buddha.
He's stepped in over there. He locked that door up. Turn the light on real quick.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, so these are the tattoos.
Turn the light on real quick right there. So if you look at something, it seems like you broke somewhere blind. Is it just the corner? Oh no. Pull that one down. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, they was.